y'all told me that you hate the way your body looks in your jeans. But what if I told you it's not your body, it's your jeans? If you were putting the wrong jeans on your right body, of course it's not gonna turn out well. You guys told me your biggest issues when it comes to jeans: pandemic weight gain, they're too short, they're too long, your guts are hanging out, no cute styles for plus sizes, they cost too much. Or maybe you've got an itty bitty waist but you got much back and you got that dreaded big gap in the waist. Which, by the way, I found a really cool trick that utilizes this that I'll be telling you about later in the video, so keep watching. But as always, when it comes to issues of looking better and feeling more confident in your clothes, I got you. In today's video, I'm gonna show you some tips, some easy tips on how you can find your best jeans. And you know what? Shout out to JCPenney, whose jeans have been getting me through the last 2 years of fluctuations in weight, trying out different styles and not wanting to spend not wanting to bust a budget. And they're partnering with me in today's video, so let go. So these first pair of jeans do a number of amazing things for the body, which we will get into, but first let's talk the sizes. So one thing I love about these jeans, almost every one of y'all can find a size in these jeans. So I'm wearing the tall, I'm 5'9". I do require a longer inseam every now and again, and with these I did feel that the longer inseam was perfect for me. These come in 2 to 20 tall, but they also come in 2 to 20 regular inseam, and they also come in 16W to 30W. So that is a really great wide size range. Now let's talk about some of the amazing things that these jeans do. Now first of all, they're a higher rise, so you do get some tummy control. So this is good for someone if you got a little extra in the middle, you're an apple shape or otherwise, this is going to give you some tummy coverage. And one thing I especially adore about this, there's some stretch right here at the waistband, so it's not like this is pressing into your stomach. You can kind of indulge at lunch or dinner and not have to worry about the button sticking you in your gut. So I love that about these jeans. Another thing I love is the wide leg opening. So a wider leg opening is going to help to balance hips, if that is what you are looking to do. I also love that a wider leg opening combined with the rinse. This is a darker rinse. You can dress these up. So if you have somewhere like business casual, or you're going to someplace and you want to wear jeans but you want to kind of dress it up a little bit, these jeans are perfect for that. Now let's talk booty projection. I think that these jeans have a good amount of booty projection. Now what gives this good booty projection is the pocket placement. You always want to look for a good pocket placement. I'd say these are probably about medium-sized pockets. They're plain, there's no design on them, but you're still getting like, look at that little booty. Ain't no cat butt here anymore. But look at that booty projection that we're getting here. The pockets are spaced really nicely. You don't want the pockets to be too far apart, because when they're too far apart, it doesn't give you that nice little bubble. When they're a little closer together, you do get that nice booty projection. So that is also something to tick off on these jeans. Now, there is a good amount of stretch in these jeans, where if you're someone where you have a smaller waist and you're a lot curvier and you got much back. Now, I personally don't have that attribute, but because of the stretch in here, I would say that you would probably have less of that waist gap issue. But again, we're going to talk about some waist gap issues towards the end of this video, so keep watching. And let me tell you, these are super comfy. Like, if I wouldn't, but if I needed to, I could squat in these, right? I don't even know if I'm doing the squat properly, because you know the knees be kneeing. But these jeans are super comfy in a way that like I could have 2 Thanksgiving dinners and still feel comfortable in them. What do you think of these jeans? Let me know in the comments. All right, now we have these jeans, which are from the junior section. They come in sizes 0 through 19, and they are low rise. Now, low rise jeans, you know, as someone who lived, you know, during the previous cycle of when these were trending, you know, they can get a bad rap, right? You know what I'm saying? However, if you are someone with a shorter torso, a lower rise jean is going to give the illusion of a more balanced torso, so it can make your torso look a little longer. So that is a plus there. These do have a wider leg opening, which can lend to, you know, a little bit of dressing up the jean, but you can of course dress these down as well. A wider leg opening is also going to help to balance hips, so that is a plus there. Now again, someone who was of age when this trend was around the last cycle, I do appreciate these because they're not that extreme low rise where, you know, you got plumber's crack, you know, and everything showing out. I appreciate that about these. They're not that low. And I also love the way that they're shaped. And what I love even more is that these weren't very expensive. So I'm able to try a trendy pair of jeans and not have to bust the budget on it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the rear end projection on these, you know, it's not the most projection out there, but I will say that I am liking that this is not taking away, because sometimes a pair of jeans can take away from it where it kind of looks like kicked in and caved in. I do like that my natural projection is allowed to shine through in these here jeans. Now, if you are looking to camouflage a fluffier midsection, if you have an apple shape and you're looking to balance it, these are probably not the best jeans to wear. Speaking for me, myself personally, I would not want to indulge in an extra, you know, 2 or 3 plates of appetizers at lunch with these jeans on, because they do, you know, they don't have that tummy coverage like the last pair I had on, so keep that in mind. But do you like these jeans? Yay or nay, let me know in the comments. Moving along, we've got these jeans. This is another pair of Junior's jeans. It comes in sizes 0 through 19. And by the way, if you're like, well, what size do I get? I'm not quite sure where to even start. JCPenney.com has a really great tool that can, you know, you plug in some information and it'll predict the size for you, and it's very accurate. So definitely check that out. These are a pair of pinched, high waist, baggy mom jeans. It's quite a mouthful. So these jeans are roomier in the thigh, and I actually knew that they were going to be roomier in the thigh before I even put them on. How? Because it says it right on the tag. That's one thing I love about going up in JCPenney. You go in and boom, 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 it's right there. So if you already know what you want, you can easily funnel out the things that aren't going to be the best for you and just zero in on your perfect jeans. So I love that. Roomier in the thigh, so if you've got thicker, more muscular, fluffier thighs, these jeans are going to give you that extra thigh room. This jean is also amazing if you have a longer torso. It's got the very high rise, so this is something that's going to balance a longer torso and make it look more balanced with your legs. It can also make your legs look much longer as a result. Now, if you're someone with a juicier rear, the pocket placement can downplay that if you are someone who's looking to maybe take some emphasis away from a juicier rear. So keep that in mind. I don't have a bigger rear, so the pocket placement actually does the opposite for me, so this is not really giving me the look in the back that I would love. However, these jeans do have enough amazing style attributes for me that I'd still wear them anyway and just wear a longer shirt so that you can't you can't see that part, because I do love I love a good cutout in a jean, and this is quite a cutout, and I really love that. And I do love a high waist sort of mom jean style. But let me know what you think. Do you like these jeans? Would you get these jeans? As always, all of the jeans that I'm trying on are linked in the description box. Now, this pair is probably the most universally flattering pair of jeans. So basically what I'm saying here is, this is the type of jean that looks good on almost everybody. Let's talk about sizing, fit, and all that jazz. These come in sizes 2 to 20 short, 2 to 20 long. Now, I did buy these in the store, so these are a regular inseam. However, I would definitely order these online and get the long. Again, for reference, I'm 5'9". And while it's not like the shortest on me. I do like, I like to have the option of having a little bit more length. It also comes in 16W up to a 30W. What's amazing about these jeans, they're a straight leg style, but they have a secret slimming effect in them. And I wonder if they'll tell me what the secret slimming effect is, or if it's like that big of a secret, but I'm assuming it's something with the pocket area here. They have a little bit of an extension here that helps to secretly slim. Also the fact that it's a darker rinse, although this does come in other rinses. I'll link this below so you can check it out. A darker rinse is going to be more slimming than a lighter rinse just on virtue of the color. Now fit wise, this is an easy fit through the hip and the thigh. There's a lot of stretch to these without them feeling like, you know how sometimes jeans can have too much stretch, you know what I mean? And it feels like workout leggings. It kind of takes away from like the luxury of the jean. These are a pair of jeans where there's like a good amount of stretch to them, but they still feel very luxurious, even though the price tag is just like, you know, a small little fraction, you know what I'm saying? It also says it's made of a stretch fabric that won't bag out, which is great because again, like I was saying, sometimes jeans can be too stretchy and it kind of like, it looks like, you know? I do have the tag because I do want to exchange these for a longer length. Now, one thing I will note, this is more of a mid-rise. You might need a higher rise if you're someone that needs a little bit more tummy coverage. Booty projection on this is astounding. Like I am loving, look at that, 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 look at that. That is amazing. The pocket placement, the color of the jean, the structure of the jean, it is lending to that nice projection back there. But like I said, this type of jean is probably the most flattering on most people, so definitely check it out. There's a whole wide range of sizes that I just went over. I'm going to get these in a longer length. I'm going to order them online, get them in a longer length, but you let me know what you think of these jeans in the comments. Now a recap on what to look for in your jeans if you're looking to balance. So in this video, I tried on a number of jeans with various rises. However, if you are someone who is looking for some tummy control, or if you have a longer torso that you're looking to balance, a higher rise is probably gonna be your friend. Now, if you're someone with a shorter torso, look for lower rises. That's gonna be something that's going to balance out your torso if that's something that you're looking to do. Keep in mind that whiskering and other details on your jeans can add emphasis to an area. So if you're looking to draw attention away from an area, you probably don't want a whole bunch of bleaching and whiskering and distressing and bells and whistles plastered right on that area, so keep that in mind as well. If you are looking for that peach projection, pocket placement is where it's at. You want those pockets to be somewhat closer together. You want them to be not like straight on, but like a little bit of a curve to them. And if there's some design on them, that is going to be key to getting you that peach projection. Another thing to look for with the pockets, when they're placed lower down, it just adds to the lusciousness. But when you combine all of those things, if you are looking to balance wider hips and thighs, a wider leg opening will help to give you that type of balance. Now, speaking of hips, if you've got an itty bitty waist, and you already know the rest, I've been saying it throughout the whole video, JCPenney does have a large selection of curvy styles that have that stretch and all of the attributes that you need to get that little itty bitty waist in there without having that waist gap problem. However, sometimes you may want to try other styles of jeans and you still need to be able to close that gap. Well, I got you with a little hack. So I came across a handy trick, and I'll link the tutorial video in the description so you can see the full thing, where you take some elastic quite like this and you insert it into the waistband of your jean and it bridges that gap. It's also a pretty cool trick to do if you're in between sizes and you want to be able to get the most out of your jeans. It doesn't require any sewing. You could sew if you want to, but this particular tutorial doesn't require sewing, and I will leave it linked in the description box so you can see the full thing. Which pair of jeans in this video were your favorites? Are you planning on buying any of these jeans? Let's get all chitty chatty in the comments. Once again, thank you to JCPenney for partnering with me in today's video. They just make shopping for jeans so much easier and at a price point that I personally really love, because I don't like to spend a lot of money on jeans, but I still want the quality. Links to all the jeans, my shoes, my top will be linked in the description box. Follow me on social. That info will also be in the description box, as I'm on TikTok, Instagram, all that jazz. Make sure you follow your girl, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.